EFCC greets Airpeace boss Allen Onyeama. Detectives at the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) have grilled Allen Onyeama, the chairman of Airpeace Airline, over his indictment in a $44.9 million fraud by the U.S. government. Recall that last week the U.S. Department of Justice released a statement accusing Onyeama alongside his airline's chief of administration and finance, GR1LLS, of moving more than $20 million from Nigeria through some United States banks in a scheme involving false documents based on the purchase of airplanes. Ehara was also accused of bank fraud and committing aggravated identity theft in connection with the scheme. The U.S. Department of Justice also accused Onyeama and Ehara of using the money laundry to buy luxury cars, including a Rolls-Royce for $180,000 and Mercedes for $88,500, among others. A source in the anti-graft agency who spoke with the Nation said Onyeama was interrogated on Wednesday, November 27th, and has been placed on administrative bail. A team of detectives on Wednesday interacted with Onyeama in her Lagos office on the wire deals, especially on issues involving money laundering. The questioning was part of our ongoing collaboration with the FBI and other agencies in line with the Mutual Legal Assistance Treaty between Nigeria and United States. We decided to release Onyeama on administrative bail in defense to his constitutional right of innocence until proven guilty, but Onyeama is on surveillance by the EFCC pending the conclusion of the ongoing investigation, the source said. The source also explained why Onyeama and Ehara were being investigated by the agency, despite the fact that the accusations against them was filed in the US. They are vital Nigerian components of the indictment and demands of the US government. For instance, the US is seeking the forfeiture of over $13 million left in some accounts linked with the suspect in the United States and Canada. The funds are $4,852,000 in JP Morgan Chase Bank in the US and also in the Bank of Montreal, Canada. We cannot rule out some of the money in some accounts in Nigeria, and our investigation may reveal the identities of other accomplices. Also, 2 Nigerian banks have been mentioned in the wire deals, especially transactions on purchase of aircraft. If there are assets to be seized in Nigeria, we have to collaborate with the US government on the forfeiture process, he said. The source also added that a former special advisor and coordinator of the Amnesty Program Office is being investigated in connection with the fraud. The suspect has gone underground. We may have no choice but to watch list the ex-special advisor. We will eventually place him on Interpol Red Alert. Preliminary findings revealed a nexus between Amnesty Office and the activities of Onyeama's firm and groups NGO as applicable. These groups include the Foundation and Ethnic Harmony, International Center for Non-Violence and Peace Development, All Time Peace Media Communications Limited, and Every Child Limited. Our detectives discovered that the Foundation of Ethnic Harmony in Nigeria handled the training and transformation of some former Niger Delta militants for both the Amnesty Program Office and the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC). We are probing allegations of money laundering which led to the buying of exotic vehicles by Onyeama. He blew about $170,100,000 on 3 vehicles with cash transferred into his BOE 8086 account from Nigerian and other foreign bank accounts. We want him to explain the sources of the cash. According to the unsealed indictment, Onyeama bought the luxury vehicles as follows: armored Lexus LX 570, which is almost $204,000, Rolls-Royce $180,000, and Mercedes-Benz $88,500. The indictment reads in part, between April 2010 and January 2016, Onyeama transferred millions of dollars into his BOA 86 accounts from Nigeria and other foreign accounts, including hundreds of thousands of dollars transferred directly from accounts for Foundation for Ethnic Harmony, International Center for Non-Violence and Peace Development, All Time Peace Media Communications Limited, and Every Child Limited. Onyeama used the funds in his BOA 8086 account to pay for personal living expenses, among other purchases. For example, Onyeama purchased an armored Lexus LX 570 using in part funds from BOA 86. In about January 2016, Bank of America closed BOA 8086 and issued a cashier's check in the amount of $4,396 made payable to Onyeama and his wife. On about March 1st, 2016, Onyeama opened a checking account ending in 3417 and a saving account ending in 8020 at a Wells Fargo Bank branch in Atlanta, Georgia. Both WF3417 and W8020 were opened in the name of Allen Onyeama, and Onyeama was the sole authorized signatory on both accounts between on or about March 2nd, 2016 and May 10, 2016. West 8020 received numerous wire transfers totaling hundreds of thousands of dollars from his bank account domiciled in Nigeria, including but not limited to the bank accounts for All Time Peace Media Communications Limited and Foundation for Ethnic Harmony. From March through May 26th, Onyeama made numerous cash withdrawals from WF 8026 totaling hundreds of thousands of dollars. WF3417 was used to pay for personal expenses, including purchases at Atlanta, Georgia locations of Prada. In March 2016, Onyeama also used WF8020 to purchase luxury cars, including a Rolls Royce for $180,000 and a Mercedes for $88,500, among others. Also, guys, we've heard all that EFCC said about Onyeama. You know, you could see how they rolled out everything, every detail on how he was grieved. But one thing is that, you know, they will tell you that they are doing their job. It's good that they are doing their job. But if it concerns anybody related to the government, to this present administration, forget it. They are not going to do anything. We remember the issue of one of Buhari's close aide that was arrested in Heathrow in the UK. £200,000 was seen from him, and again a forged Malta passport, and that was why he was deported. Not even a single word, not even a statement was made, even from the presidency. Like I always say, Loretta Onoche did not even make any statement concerning that. It was all over the place, but nobody said anything about it. EFCC did not say anything about it. Now they are telling us that they have a relationship, or they are collaborating with FBI to do their job. Good and fine. But one thing is that once it concerns anybody who is not related to the government, they swing into action. The issue of Ebola Tinubu is still there, but they are making excuses for him. Somebody, if it's not even somebody, what is this man's name? Professor Issa Sage. He said he was rich before he became politician. Is that what we are talking about? We talk about the same money laundry. This was even bullion van. They were making excuses. Nobody saying anything. Even this woman did not say anything. But if it were to be Atiku Abubakar's son-in-law or anything related to Atiku, you know, you see Loretta coming out releasing statements. But they couldn't release statements. Even something that is so glaring, even to the blind, they are not saying anything. We are not saying they shouldn't do their work, but everything must be done holistically. Nobody is even making excuses for Allen Onyeama. If they want to do their job, let them do it. But we are saying when it involves somebody who is close to the government, they should do the same thing. Why this eye service? That is what we are talking about. This is just eye service. Now they can give us details of everything, and people have written petition against Tinubu. Nobody said anything. The EFCC chairman, when he was even asked, he said that the venue or the events he was being asked that kind of question, that they expect him to be answering that kind of question. You see the way he tactically didn't want to say anything about it, and you say you are doing your jobs. Of course, we know how this country, has been, the way it's been playing out. Well, one thing I know, if Onyeama is clean, let him defend himself, because if your hands are clean, nothing, even the people who are not supposed to be, you know, commenting on your issue, they will not comment. Just make sure that his own side is clean. He should just make sure that his own side is clean, because if his own side is not okay, they are going to mess him up. That is just the only thing. So there's no sentiment in all of this. Make sure that your own side is okay, that you are innocent according to the statement he released. If not, if his own side is not okay, they are going to mess him up, and these guys will use him to shine. That's just the way it is. They will use him to shine. You could see the way they are just rolling out all the details. They could tell us what has been happening in 2020 or in 2001, 20. This, they were giving numbers accurate as at when he was even withdrawing and buying all manner of things, personal expenses and all of that. But let it be somebody who is close to the president. They won't do anything. Forget it. They won't even make mention of it. Even if you ask them those anything related to that, they will be hungry. That why are you asking them that kind of questions? And it's the same thing. Someone say you people are a bunch of lazy about, especially the men, when they have done to the politicians looting of our money. EFCC, you are nothing but an unreliable agency being used to bring down the Igbo race, but you will definitely fail. It's not this is not by region or tribal whatever. There's no need for one to attribute it to tribal sentiment or whatever. If his hands are clean, it's going to come out great. It's going to come out glorious. But if his hands are not clean, these guys will use him to shine. That is just it. This is not a matter of oh, they want to whatever, they want to do this and that. They will just use him to shine. Just like I said, Bullion Van entered Tinubu's residence a day to election. Not even an invitation was extended to him for any questioning. Next civil war would be fought to finish, because it's obvious we can't continue like this. Of course, because people really expect you to do the needful. Treat everybody, treat all cases holistically, not minding where it's coming from. But when you start to pick and choose which case you want to swing into action, even when you are not even invited, even when you are not even being told to do that, you don't expect people to be happy. Of course, people will say, is that an excuse? No, it is not an excuse, but to a very large extent, it is really an excuse, because even when people wrote petition against Tinubu, they didn't even want to say anything. Even with the petition, they are not even saying anything. Not to talk of when people are not even saying anything. Someone said because Igbo man born him, who sent him to evacuate his brothers and sister from South Africa. A lot of things will be coming in, but I hope that this guy is gonna be innocent till the end, because if not, the only thing is that they are going to use him to shine, and they will mess him up. That's it. The only thing that will save him is that at the end of the day, every of their investigation should just not just be true according to what they are releasing now. So guys, I don't know what you think about the action of EFCC grilling Onyeama. Please leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.